locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. And now Washington's starting group. They've got MP. Jackson is out there with Song. Then it's Dosumu, and it's Koulibaly in at the two-guard spot. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with Black, and it's Carter in at the 5. And for both these teams, it's Game 1 of the NBA Cup. Chance to notch a regular season win and more important. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K.
Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations.
Checking in with the community and getting tips on how to better your game is what we do best here at 2KTV.
And today we have former pro player and content creator Yay Not Gaming. He has so much knowledge to share. We're so excited to have you on the show today. So tell me about when you started to play NBA 2K.
So I got into NBA 2K back in high school. I want to say 2K7. I will end up being one of the best players in the school, so they had me play against people in other schools. Kind of made like a slight reputation in high school. Once I got to college, things changed for a little bit. I just got a lot more occupied with school, and then kind of picked it back up. Started playing Pro-Am, and then once the NBA 2K League was announced, I started grinding and was able to make it to the league from there. So I've been playing the game since 2K7, so I'm an old head for real, for real.
I feel that. I'm an old head right here with you.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in. So a look at our starters for the Wizards. Jackson out there with Kuminga. Then it's MP. Then it's Jordan Poole. And it's Sarr in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, we've got Brandon Clark. Bruce Brown is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. Well, Grant, this is the time of year when these teams are starting to know what they have.
Yeah, B.A., sometimes it takes a while with personnel changes or coaching changes, too. But now you have a good chunk of games under your belt, and the camaraderie has grown.
So the Wizards will get the first possession. Here's MP. Pass to Jackson from deep. Pure from three-point range.
And you know, his team wants Jackson Jr. to keep taking these threes, knowing it'll help open up this offense even more.
And Antetokounmpo, here we go. He can't get it to go. Here's Sarr. Checking his stats. He's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Here's Brown. And he buries his first look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's MP, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Brown. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. The three from DeRozan connects from downtown.
DeRozan swift with it to beat the defender.
Washington has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to DeRozan. Back to Lillard. No good on the triple. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Their first look at this year's Washington squad.
They'll face each other 4 times this season. Let's see which team starts off strong.
Yeah, and who's going to set the tone here tonight? That'll be something to watch. He may not be the strongest inside presence, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. So whenever Jordan Poole is out there, Fred, you expect some highlight reel moments.
Well, there's no doubt that Jordan Poole's the kind of player that's going to take some chances. Sometimes it doesn't go so well, but when the times pay off, BA, it is spectacular.
Free throw good. Poole.
And Jordan Poole has stepped onto the NBA stage and not ever backed down from a challenge. He plays with tremendous confidence.
Good on both.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's DeRozan. 10 points in his last outing. Antetokounmpo finds Clark. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Hey, guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
Brown can't hit.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Great open look there. Poole's got 5 points.
And Poole up ahead of the defense on that pull-up in a hurry.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Milwaukee. They were concerned with Jaren Jackson Jr. on both ends of the floor. Coach saying defensively, Triple J covers so much space, a blocking machine. And on the other side of the ball, Jaren has serious skill for a man of his size. He's a tough game plan for us. Jaren Jackson Jr., a two-way menace. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Nance, he's checked in for Clark. Clowney comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Baldwin's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Thibault in for Brown. Now here's George. Highland, the pass to MP. Three-pointer. Thibault with the board. Bucks trail by 5. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Now here's Lillard. Not a lot of room. They get it again. And a chance here to check out some stats for Jaren Jackson. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws of this game.
At the line for the Bucks, Nance taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first. And he makes both free throws. 1:15 left in the first quarter. Highland, the pass to MP. Pulls it. That's no good. He's 0 for 4.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the three, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Ooh, poked away. Outside, Highland. Pass to MP. Koulibaly on the wing. Still no points. Just 5 on the clock. Here's MP. And another miss by Washington.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
Now here's Thibault. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nance finds Lillard. Here's Baldwin. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, what an incredible end to the corner.
Wow, incredible indeed. Waits until the very last second to let it fly. Woo.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Wizards. They're up by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Washington. Oh, Giannis picking it out of the sky.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
The Bucks trail by 4. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He dropped 24 points and his range was on full display. He seemed to be everywhere out there doing whatever he could to help his team. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, B.A. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Bucks making a change here. Clark's checked in. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Jordan Poole, he's checked in for Beasley. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Bucks trail by 5. Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Oh. I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
To the wing on the left. Back to Poole. MP outside. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Washington has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Pass to Sarr. Knocked loose. MP outside. Now here's Poole. Back to MP. Gets it to go. 3 makes, 9 attempts. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 3. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Thibault against Poole. Here's Brown. They shoot again. Missed it, even after all of those chances.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
Back to MP. Lets it fly. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Thibault. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Thibault's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Washington. Brent, we've never seen a player like Giannis. How do you stop him? Or how do you at least slow him down?
Well, B.A., there's a reason why I'm over here in a suit.
And so it's Washington in a good...
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Bucks 25. The Wizards 38.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. The Bucks shooting 37% from the floor at this point. Second half underway. Here's who Willie Green's got on the floor. Sarr out there with Jackson. Then it's Jordan Poole. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's MP in at the 2.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys. You look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
2 shots.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. Washington leading by 11. Pass to MP. Back to Poole. MP with it. Here's Sarr. 4 on the clock.
Bucks foul. Brandon Paul. First personal foul. First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for the Wizards. Sarr.
And so he hits both. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, one nickname you hear for DeMar DeRozan is the lone mid-ranger. He said you can operate freely in the mid-range. It's like an ocean out there. If you're smart, you can take advantage of the space and pick teams apart. Brian?
He's an expert tactician working in between. Thanks, Allie. Shot clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Poole. It's 2-on-1. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 11 points.
Outstanding find from J.K. Kuminga's all-around game continues to evolve.
Now DeRozan. Brown scanning the floor. Uses the glass on the layup. Brown's gotten his second bucket.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
Pass to MP. Back to Poole. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Outside, Brown. And here's Lillard, guarded by Poole. Lillard against Poole. The shot by Lillard, no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
It was stolen by Lillard. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Jackson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Antetokounmpo has got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Now Jackson. Antetokounmpo covering. MP, the pass to Poole. Launches it. Look at Poole showing the range.
And Poole just deadly from 3.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. And the NBA has made a significant investment in the G League over the years. Grant, you can really see the impact it's had.
Yeah, BA, and it's grown into a real minor league for the NBA. The NBA needed something like that for a long time, and it's helped the product.
A different look for Milwaukee. Nance, he's checked in for Clark. Clowney comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Baldwin subbed in for DeRozan. Lillard against MP. From behind the arc. Kuminga pulls it in.
It's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Brown. And it's Coulibaly with a rebound. Coulibaly's got 4 rebounds now. MP, the pass to Kuminga. Back to MP. Pass to Coulibaly. Just 5 to shoot. Lillard against MP. Good on the bucket. MP's got 15. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 19. Nance right side. Lillard looking around to stop the run. The rebound by the Wizards.
Well, that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Count that bucket.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
There's 38 seconds left in the third. Pass to Baldwin. Back to Lillard. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Washington. Carl's got 4 rebounds now.
But whether the shots are wide open or contested, he's just having no luck right now, guys, with anything. Oh, boy, the touch is coming back here in the second half. Percentages from the field much better than it was at the break.
Lillard with the ball. An important score for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. 2 on the clock. Here he goes. And the dunk by Lillard.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Yeah, well, I settled for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And so it's the Washington Wizards. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. A big difference in shooting. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Damian Lillard out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Baldwin in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Got a hand on it. They recover it. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. 1 shot.
That one misses for Antetokounmpo.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Baldwin. No good from outside.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to MP. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
They just can't stop this run.
And honestly, the more empty trips they have, the more they feel the pressure.
Oh, another miss by MP. So we see the Wizards taking the W here. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and
Congratulations. Boss move, boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move, boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old trenches. Looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance. Not good, but bad intentions. Somehow the Lord kept me unharmed. Kept my head up under his arms.